It'll catch you on the red light camera. Like, it's not that difficult. Well, that's why we have SIN numbers. Have you ever heard of Kim.com?
No.
Where they went and attacked him?
Who?
The Americans, Kim.com. So he changed his name. He owns like a
it was a company called Mega Upload. Do you remember Mega Upload? No? Okay.
So, yeah, he's an internet like millionaire. Like he owns a share, like almost like an Amazon or like a Google, like where he owns like a share. What are they called? And when you call
file sharing.
File sharing.
Okay.
Like Zshare or WeTransfer.
Like
Mega Upload.
Yeah, like servers. He owns online servers.
Okay.
But he has it set up that I could upload anything to his server, and then someone else can download anything from his server. So he just provides the servers. He doesn't care what people put up and down. So people were putting up like
it was like bootleg videos and stuff.
They're stealing movies and doing whatever, but they would upload it to his servers. But he's just like, it has nothing to do with it. It's not my fault.
Did they scroll through like the pages and pages and pages and then press agree so that he wasn't responsible?
He's not responsible, but they wanted him to shut it down.
And they showed up to his place with like tanks and helicopters and like his compound. He was the number one, was it Call of Duty? He was the number one Call of Duty player on the planet. Like he's like this, I don't know where he's from, New Zealand?
Yeah, I think it was New Zealand.
He's just like fat, New Zealand, nerdy, really badass, all at the same time.
Computer guy
who had like tanks and helicopters.
No. He had like they showed up. They came. The Americans went to New Zealand and showed up in his thing with the military.
And we're like, you got to shut this thing down. Yeah, it was crazy.
And they arrested him and then seized all of his fancy cars, all of his toys, his house, all of that stuff. They went and seized it illegally.
Did they have a court order?
I have no idea. I don't know.
He sued them and he ended up getting all his stuff back, like, because he's just like.
I'm not sure if he did. I don't know. Did he? Yeah. I don't know the ending of the story.
But they showed up at his house like as if he was like he was
the Taliban, like he was
the
drugs. Osama bin Laden himself was out there.
Like Osama bin Laden, or he was like the drug cartel. Like I was like, he has an internet server business, and they showed up.
That's what I mean.
And they showed up at his compound with huge military army,
like they showed up with an army at this guy's place, and he's like just sitting there playing his fucking Nintendo.
He's just a fat guy playing video games.
Meanwhile, the drug dealer down the street is like, "Can you guys move?" And and they move and let him through, so the drug dealer can get through.
The drug dealer's paying them off, so like that's why they don't bother him, because he's getting paid. This guy probably wasn't paying anybody off, and
so
they're
he was busy playing video games.
Yeah, he was the number one something in the world. It was like so random. Like he was number one in Call of Duty or like some racing game or something.
Yeah, like he was fresh on the internet. Like he changed his name to Kim.com.
This guy's name was Kim.com. I don't know what his net worth was. It was in the tens of hundreds of millions probably. Like it was way up there. Yeah. This guy had a compound. Like
he had like didn't even go and spend any of it because he was busy playing video games.
He did, but he basically spent it on his like ranch.
On like
badass toys. So he just had a bunch of toys, and like he literally lived in this like farm that was like decked out like a castle with like fancy Lamborghinis.
He just played video games.
And he had like his house was like set up, decked out, so he had like this gaming
room.
Where he had like a gaming room where he had like cars and he had like all. So he would never even leave his house. He had all these toys, and all he would do was play video games. Yeah, it was crazy. You should look him up, Kim.com. Hey, what's going on, guys? Steve Andis here. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you check out some other clips. Just click this link up top. And if you want to catch the full version of that episode, be sure to click this link down on the bottom. I'm Steve Andis on The Thought Exchange, the podcast where nothing is safe.